Alright, hello YouTube, what is up? Kemando here with a video. Obviously, as you can see, I'm playing CyberPunk Bartender Action VA-11 Hall A, also known as Valhalla. Now this game, it's really interesting. I don't know too much about it, aside from the fact that you are like a bartender, and you holy shit, it's actually done. And you just treat different customers, and it's all like story narrative driven with like lots of text and making drinks for different people and stuff like that. And apparently like the game changes based on like the drinks you give people or like the alcohol content of them and stuff like that. So this game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. Alright, well, let me turn off the light. Let's get properly atmosphized. And apparently the bar is in like some like futuristic dystopia, like where like not like there's corruption all over the place and the government and everybody. And there's lots of poor people and stuff like that. Boo. Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting, and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya. Whoa. I just got triggered. Oh. It was only just a dream. Oh, and apparently, apparently all the people have like nanobots in their bloodstreams, and they're like infected. So there's like, well, not all of them, but there's like like a nanobot infestation going on in people's bodies. Who knows how that affects people or whatnot, but or even if they're aware of it. Chapter 1, Primera. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse through the augmented eye. Bossing me. Fucking adorable. So I'm Jill, apparently. The augmented eye. Mass immigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg in Heels returns next year. Wonderlanders, quote, are the newest threat to your security. Beware. If you thought Alice_Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group would certainly blow your mind. They're set to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of possible email leak in his history. Or email of his history leaked, I don't know. Maybe everyone will see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want you to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Alright, some sort of hacker network. Interesting. I don't have any apps. Alright, let's back up my app. Or save my game. It's a lot of save slots. Let's do 2, why not? Whatever. Music player. Please select the song. Oh, come on. I can't just play that. Got a picture of her boss in her room. Alright, let's go to work. Tuesday, December 13th. That's a couple weeks from now. Does December 13th fall on a Tuesday this year? Holy shit. That's weird. It does. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? I think it's, is it Jillian or Gillian? I feel like Gillian. Jillian's probably the name, because it's classy and he looks like a classy gentleman, but Gillian sounds cooler. Let's just call it, or Gillian's classy too. Let's just go Jillian. We'll go Jillian, we'll see what happens. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Dunno. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yeah, that you look distracted. Very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left with me, a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you just say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. I need to turn on the music a bit, this is loud. There we go. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second, okay? I'm gonna make a piano man. Two Adelheid. 3 Bronson extract. 5 powdered delta. 5 Flannerguide. And 3 Carmatrin. Alright, what's Q, W, E? There we go. Piano man. optional Karmatrin. Karmatrin's alcohol. Alright. Hey guys. Oh boy. Eh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. Well, that's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility on us. We have work to do, damn it. I'm not gonna like yell. My roommate's in the other room. So if I'm not like enthusing the exclamation points enough, don't worry. I'm not a voice actor. I do what I can. There are two of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god, I just lost 2 sneezes. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start by working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Jill, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? And that I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs. Alright, well, on, and obviously we're going to Drive Me Wild. Hey, you, give me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer, alright. Big guy, hey, that probably means big beer. Big is double, right? So, like, we go 2 Adelheid, 4 of those, 2 of those, 4 of those, and 8 of those. Alright. That's a big beer, right? You're lucky. I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then. Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and no one else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, houses, plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, it's just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on the topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of an article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. I don't know if I've like started deteriorating into like a Texan, like a Western accent for him. I want him to sound like a business, like a no-nonsense, whatever. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's right, he's Texan now. Or country. Corpus Christi. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot. And even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money. Like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that lacks a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? Kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit. I forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming in here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. It wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Yeah, this is the beer man. Alright, going big again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Boom. Mix it. Beer. There you go. It's the big things that make the life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So, tell me. Do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Jillian chimes in. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. A rather hellish hole. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's.